Actual breaking Starfield news. Confirmed. Actually confirmed leak. There is also questionable leaks related to Elder Scrolls, but we'll get into why that's questionable. We also have some newly available Bethesda games. I didn't just take information from other people. I went straight to the source of the actual leak. Here's what happened. A ex-Bethesda employee went on a video game forum and just leaked some information about the game, and then they deleted their account. There is one thing that has been leaked that might blow your mind. Confirmed ex-Bethesda employee. Please spare him, Todd. Spare him! Spare him, Todd, please! Have mercy! We all make mistakes. I mean, look at Fallout 76. Come on, Todd. You know what it's like. So here are some of the details that this leaker shared. They said that it was a cool and solid place to work and very secure. So that's nice, I guess. Don't know if they're going to regard Bethesda super positively after they come after him, but you know. And then they said, the engine is a piece of crap, though. A lot of doubters from this leaker, but I gotta say, I think this is where any reasonable person should have believed that the leak was true.
All of this just works.
The engine is a piece of crap, they say. Confirmed! I don't need to hear any more evidence. We do have more evidence as to how this is actually really true. And they also said, Todd is a charismatic guy for sure. They say, Starfield is looking good. Weekly Thursday playtests since the beginning of the year. More and more stuff coming online. Then they say, shooting feels alright. Let's be honest, you guys. Those of you that are hardcore Skyrim or Fallout fans should get a little bit of hope out of that statement. Because a random person not into Bethesda games says it's okay, which means it's time to get hype, okay? This was the best thing that I heard in the entire leak. That made me think, oh, because it just being okay is like 10 out of 10 for me. That's all I need. I'll still play the heck out of it. I'll play for years. That's how desperate I am for this absolutely insane company's game design. I'm like a shaking rat, desperate for the next little dose of cocaine, you know? Exploration, choice-based gameplay. Please, I need it! I need it! Here's where the leak gets crazy. Then they say, flying is terrible at the moment. In my opinion, just not fun for me. Flying is confirmed. You will be able to fly in a spaceship in Starfield. It's confirmed, which I was not anticipating at all. It's totally different. It's not something that I would traditionally expect Bethesda to do. Maybe they would add some kind of more different mechanics when it came to interacting with NPCs or quests or something. I did not expect that at all. But they did say that flying is terrible. And regarding flight, knowing what we know about riding horses in Skyrim, God help us. Very interesting though. Are we going to be flying in space shooting at enemies? It's an exploration game? Does that mean we can land on different planets? How does this work? Is there a set number of planets we can fly between and then maybe you get into fights? You level up your ship? Is there a perk tree for your ship? I have a DLC prediction. Instead of horse armor, we're going to get ship armor. Oh, snap. Was Skyrim the prototype for flying enemies? Dude, that's shocking to me. The fact that they actually are putting flight into the game. That's totally shocking. Although, again, they said that it's terrible at the moment, which is worrying a little bit. It's kind of worrying. I don't know how big of a part of the game it's going to be. And honestly, the fact that they say it's terrible, it makes me a little bit worried about the way that information can kind of spread on the internet. Sometimes negative leaks can spiral out of control, like with The Last of Us 2, which is actually a pretty good game with some flaws. Before it's even released, it gets painted as like the worst game ever. Hopefully they figure it out though. I mean, who knows how optional it is, core it is to the gameplay. There's so much to think about now, you guys. Branching out to totally new mechanics seems both really exciting and also nerve-wracking. Are you more afraid now or are you more excited now? I personally am maybe more excited, actually. I am a little bit nervous also, but I'm kind of excited. It is the fact that they said that shooting feels all right, which is...
Hello there. I don't know what are we talking about, but I disagree with what Kubit says.
I feel like the statement about shooting being all right nearly confirms to me that it is Fallout in space. Fallout in space, but with flying! Here are some of the things that the leaker also said. Lighting and stuff is looking better and better, though it's not on the level of HFW or anything like that, but still a good-looking game. That's a good sign, I guess, saying that the game looks good. Generally, I would say Bethesda games don't usually look very good. I feel like I was impressed with Skyrim when it was first released, but not that wildly impressed. Like, it's a pretty game by design. I wouldn't say it's like graphically god tier though. Fallout was kind of underwhelming. Fallout 4, but it was also not terrible looking. And it says, in terms of if it will ship on time, well, they will try, that's for sure. They'll cut what they did, etc. They have an overabundance of content. They have too much content, they say. Probably too much. Finding the fun and, of course, bug fixing is the big thing. Oh, bug fixing. You didn't need to tell me that one. So the plan is still to release on time. That's nice. I would rather them delay it if it's like legit broken. I always feel that way. I'm okay with waiting because I'm old. Probably not going to die by the time Starfield comes out. Questionable whether or not I will die before Elder Scrolls comes out at this rate. Overabundance of content sounds great. I'm a fan of content. I don't know what it means to have too much content. What does it mean to have too much content? Beta is this summer. That's when the picture will truly become clear. They also said that they just quit Bethesda Game Studios. I will link this in the description, by the way. You can check it out in the description. I'm not reading every single post that people made because there's like all of this back and forth slap fighting with each other, you know, as you do on forums. But anyway, and they said that they don't really like the games. So they said that they don't like Bethesda games generally. In other words, we're getting an opinion from somebody who typically would not probably play Skyrim or probably wouldn't play Fallout, which we should take with a grain of salt, right? When we're listening to this leak, realizing that the person leaking actually probably isn't that big of a fan of the game design. So that we should probably like adjust in our own minds, probably that it is better than this person says that it is. However, if you're not a fan of Fallout or Skyrim, then I don't know. They said, I'm not under NDA. I don't work there anymore. How can you have a space game without flying ships? And then they said, I think I still have vids of playthroughs. This person legitimately almost literally leaked videos. They have them and they were ready to leak them. They did not end up doing it. I don't know if they will in the future. They deleted their accounts. They might have realized they made a mistake. They said they're not under NDA and then comma, I don't work there anymore. And I don't think that's how NDAs work. This is confirmed though. This is actually confirmed and I'll tell you why it's confirmed. Consider this, you guys. If this leak was made about Fallout 76, imagine how negative it would be. I'm literally huffing on hopium right now. Press one to think about it. Am I right or am I wrong? It would have been so brutal. Probably. Keep it in reference. You know what I'm saying? And they said, again, that's me. You may love it. The engine isn't great, and I don't like the feel of flying. That's just a person's opinion. And they say, I'm particularly speaking about the usability of the engine, not the capability of it. Those are two different things. For example, Unreal and Unity are very user-friendly, while CryEngine is a pain in the A, but it's very powerful. Basically, I think they're talking about like on the back-end side that they don't like it, but still, I like to interpret it otherwise because it's funnier that way. They say, everything you love about Bethesda games will be present. That's all that means. It doesn't mean it's literally Skyrim in space and nothing more. They were referencing a statement that Todd had said that it was like Skyrim in space, basically. He's in a slap fight, okay? Dude dropped a bunch of details and then got in a slap fight with everyone in the forum until the end, the cataclysmic conclusion to this, which we will get to. After all of these details, here comes the confirmation. This guy, gaming journalist named Jason Schreier. But Jason Schreier, if you guys don't know, he was the guy who leaked the information about Fallout 76. They said, can confirm Heavy was legit. Can't necessarily back up everything they said, but they were definitely who they said they were. Hope the lawyers aren't going after them. And then they said they texted Skullsy a list of bullet points to a source who'd know, and they responded, bullshit. Skullsy has also been wrong in the past, like most Bethesda insiders, quote insiders, all of whom were spreading misinfo about Starfield's release date. Let's get into the next leaks, shall we? So, this is the Skullsy TV dude who I think essentially has been kind of debunked, actually. But we're gonna go over it anyway, all right? I don't know, I've never heard this person talk, but I'm gonna try to do my best to imitate them. Hold on.
Besides this stuff I'm hearing from an anonymous source. Please take this with a grain of salt. Don't claim it as an inside statement from me. PvPE gaming dev at Roundhouse that may surprise you. The Elder Scrolls 6 set in Hammerfell. The Elder Scrolls 6 will have a political system.
Tweet continued.
Betrayals, marriage, and factions matter in the Elder Scrolls 6. No dragons in the Elder Scrolls 6. The Elder Scrolls 6 in full dev, early stages. Target release is 2025-26.
Oh my god.
Bethesda Game Studios, Austin and Montreal, working on Spy Team, Mango, MMO, ZeniMax Online, Quake Reboot and Cox, The Elder Scrolls and Fallout remasters via InStyle, Xbox shifting resources to assist Bethesda with massive workloads, The Elder Scrolls 6, potential 4-time strategy game. Remember, these are from a credible anonymous source, but I haven't personally verified it yet. These are not my inside statements. I'm just reporting what I hear.
That's totally how they sound like.
Thank you. Is it? Will there be fractions? Listen, if you want to hear a really great leak, definitely check out my Avowed video. For now, PC is/will be very dominant as creation tool, but I'll be playable fully on Xbox. I'll be playable fully on Xbox. Oh my god, that video was so fun. So they basically say that The Elder Scrolls 6 is set in Hammerfell. It will have a political system. They also say that betrayals, marriage, and factions matter in The Elder Scrolls 6. There won't be dragons. It's in full dev, early stages. Its targeted release will be 2025 or 2026. There's going to be like an Elder Scrolls and Fallout remasters coming, I guess. And then they say that the Elder Scrolls potential 4-time strategy game. So I don't know if that's like, there might be another game that's a strategy game. Here's the issue, right? Basically, the leaker that we just covered said that this dude was wrong, actually. And then basically, in what I explained, like the forum post that Jason Schreier made, is basically them coming into conflict, right? But we know confirmed that the leaker, the first leaker, actually is from Bethesda. And this has no real, like, anything behind it. So in other words, this should be taken with a massive grain of salt. As in, there's really no reason to necessarily believe this. However, the thing that we can walk away with knowing is that Starfield will have flying. And it seems like it's got a good amount of content. It seems like the shooting mechanics are all right. And that's basically what we have as information, essentially. I mean, let's be honest, guys. Do we need a leak to confirm that Bethesda's going to try to remake Skyrim again? No, we don't. We know that's going to happen again. Yes, they are coming out with another remaster, and yes, I will buy it. So another fun thing to know also is that actually Bethesda has released a bunch of the old classic Bethesda games on Steam. So that's like Hammerfell, Daggerfall, just random stuff like that. Arena, I think. You can actually get them on Steam. I think some of them are free, right? But anyway, the first leak should be taken actually seriously. The second leak, not so much, okay? I got distracted by this goddamn leak yesterday. I was gonna watch the final episodes, but I have the first 2 seasons of The Witcher commentary on my Patreon, patreon.com/Coop. It's only $2, and then you can watch a bunch of me talking over The Witcher if you're interested in that. It's like if you had like a really annoying friend who wouldn't shut up and doesn't understand what's going on. So if that sounds appealing to you, definitely check that out.
What?
Oh my god, they're doing another one of these table things where everyone speaks in marketing speak, and it sounds like they cut off like full chunks of their sentences. Guys, I totally blacked out for a full minute. What did they say? Does that happen to you guys? 69 if this happens to you. And they just start talking in marketing speak, and I just feel myself like, you know, dissociating out of my body. And then I just wake up, like, when they cut away, I'm like, oh my god, where am I? What just happened? I'm like, whoa, oh my god. I'm waiting for something to be said, but it just constantly keeps going on. I don't know. It's weird. It's like when you read a book and you read the same sentence over and over again, and you're like, what am I doing? What the heck? I feel like I just got hypnotized.
I guess that's what feels so complete for us, right? We want to complete the mission. We want to complete our journey.
Why does this marketing speak sound like if a schizophrenic homeless person came up to you and just started talking? We want to complete the journey. We want to come home. It's connecting together. Like, okay, sir. All right. Have a good one. What the
We'll take it with us, and we will go back home with it.
What is he saying? What is he saying? Help! The cat confirmed! Dude, we already saw... We've seen 2 concept arts with a cat. You might think that the most exciting piece of information is the fact that flying is in the game. However, I like to believe it's the fact that there probably are going to be cats. That you might get a pet cat in your spaceship. That's what I think is way more exciting. Confirmed! I'm saying it! Man, I'm kind of excited. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this is something that definitely made me feel more optimistic. I think I'm feeling more optimistic. Overall, the person didn't have a lot of negative things to say. They said that they had to work out the bugs. They said there's too much content, which is a good thing, I guess. The fact that it's not going to feel barren of content. That's great. That's a great sign. They seem to have a problem with the space flight, but I didn't even anticipate that existing. And they said it was, well, I don't know, it's just not for me when they were kind of pushed on it or something. And that doesn't sound so bad. You know, it really, like I said, if it was Fallout 76, I feel like this would have been way more scathing of a leak. So I feel pretty good about it. Honestly, I still think it's a really good idea to be cautious in terms of expectations. I don't think you should pre-order anything at all. You should totally wait until people play it, like me, to tell you what to think about it after I've played it for like several days or a week or something. We'll get a good idea of how good it actually is. But this is great because I'll be honest with you guys, I really want to have a game I genuinely like to play. It's kind of a bummer that games that I like a lot don't come out very often. The last really knock it out of the park experience was probably Red Dead Redemption. But that's cool. Like, we don't really have that much time yet until it comes out. So if you want to check out my full mod list, make sure to click here on the screen and subscribe and hit the bell. You smell.